Well, welcome, Leo. It's 2019. Happy New Year to all of you, and to those of you that are new, welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au. I'm going to be reading some notes today because I wanted to just give you a brief overview of 2019 and what I see as some of the significant aspects. You can get more at the website astrology.com.au. More on that later. This year, all sorts of incredibly exciting and unexpected events are going to occur for you. That's because Uranus transits the apex of your horoscope. And that's not just for 2019, it happens over the next few years. And it's going to leave an indelible imprint on your life and change you from the inside out, Leo. Even your best laid plans may be subjected to the erratic influence of this planet. And so you can't leave anything to chance. Make sure at the outset of the year that you've got a rock solid plan with specific milestones you want to achieve in the coming 12 months. This will be predominantly noticeable in terms of your mentality because Mercury forms an excellent trine aspect in the first few days of the year. You'll have an extraordinarily innovative way of thinking, and this is going to bring a whole lot of new thought processes into every aspect of your life that is going to radically transform not only yourself and your circumstances, but the people that you come in contact with. You have a big influence on them this year. The new moon on 6th of January takes place in your 6th house of workplace practices. And that's going to be followed up very quickly by this electrified Mercury. So this means you'll bring this new insightful way of looking and thinking about things in your into your workplace. You'll need this because currently Saturn and Pluto have been slowly working away at this area of your life. Saturn in particular has also been transiting the 6th house of work practices, and its conservative, if not stodgy impact on you has probably found you surrounded by people who are less than progressive in their thinking, correct? So this would have been weighing you down and creating some doubts about whether or not you're in the right line of work. That's about to change as Mercury turns the tables for you. What's most evident as well is that the Western hemisphere of your horoscope is fully loaded with planets and shows a keen focus on dealing with people generally. You won't have much time to dwell on your own needs this year, but make an effort to balance that against the demands of everyone around you. Fortunately, Jupiter's benign influence, while it transits your 5th house, accentuates your creative impulses. This is the area in which you'll most easily expand yourself throughout the year. Allow yourself enough time and space to adequately develop your inner creativity and your unique personal expression. Mercury is also in this area, and you'll be very productive through any means of communication or writing. Advertising is also an excellent way for you to get your message across in the mass media. The 5th house of your horoscope also has to do with children. If you're a parent, this year will be significant in terms of your bonding and sharing your experiences with them. So you'll take pride in their development and in some ways will be instrumental in helping them develop their self-worth. Over the coming year, Jupiter moves into an important trine aspect to Uranus. That's a 120-degree aspect, and that indicates the development of their unique skills. This also is, it has relevance to your own spiritual aspirations, and there's a clear indication that you'll be more interested in carving out a whole new belief system for yourself rather than relying on dogmatic religious views and institutional activities. This will come as a surprise to others, but it feels perfectly normal at this stage of your own spiritual development. You mustn't allow anyone to deter you from exploring what you feel is intuitively clear to you at this time. You'll have a sense of what you need to do. That you're interested in understanding yourself more is also shown by the slow and steady idealistic Neptune transit, and that's currently in your 8th house. This is one of the most mysterious houses and relates to your spiritual rebirth through self-analysis, psychological evaluation, and your psychic insights. The difficult and challenging aspect between Jupiter and Neptune therefore indicates that your philosophical upbringing or background is at odds with what you discover about yourself now. You need to be trusting of that inner intelligence to manifest the gems of wisdom that will arise this year. The Moon and Venus provide you a lovely start to the year. That's a general trend for you domestically. Overall, good fortune is vouchsafed by the directional strength of these planets in your fourth house. That relates to your family, your mother, your relatives, your genetic background. It's a sweet combination, and it sets the tone for lovely interactions with your nearest and dearest. Try to balance that against what's happening in your workplace and on your professional path. Some big responsibilities are shown by the close conjunction of the Sun and Saturn in the first day or two of January. And luckily, the Moon and Venus have a sextile relationship with these planets, showing that you'll actually be able to intelligently manage these domestic commitments without dropping the ball career-wise. Energetic Mars is found in your 8th house of psychology as well, and that impacts your intimate and your sexual relationships. It remains there just a while but carries great potency, drives you closer to the one you love. It also activates your urge to travel as it moves through the 9th house within the first day or so of the new year. Nothing's going to hold you back this year. Your sense of adventure and exploration is coupled with a trailblazing sense of urgency. Don't be too impulsive. You'll discover many new things in your immediate locality as well as in places far and wide. And that's my overview for now, but don't forget, as I said at the outset, I have a whole lot written on your romance and friendship, your career and finances, and also your karma, your luck, and your spirituality. So I've just given you a taste today. Leo, join me at astrology.com.au, read up on the rest of it, and of course, please come back for February and I'll have more to share with you. Bye-bye, and again, Happy New Year.